Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. We are now in an orbit around Bob and we are shortly before landing there, but before I will do this, I discovered something interesting because we have here a contract for plant a flag on Bob. So let me just accept this, and then we do have also explore wall, and we are currently flying up to wall, so we can do this as well. And well, then there is the contract plant a flag on Elu. Well, we are currently on the surface of Elu, but we have already planted this flag, so I will skip this. And yeah, in this case, we do have a lot of contracts connected with our jewel exploration, and well, then the science data from space around Eve. I was sure that I was bringing or returning some science from space around Eve, but unfortunately I wasn't. So in this case, I will use the same Eve exploration driving section and add a probe to it, and then I will fly back over to Eve once we do have a launch window up there. And yeah, so we are well prepared, and now the next thing is that we want to land on the surface of Bob. I'm pretty excited about this. So where is Skilly Expedition? No. I should rename this to something else. Okay, the Bob Expedition. And we are here with Derdo currently in the shadow of Bob. And here we like to land somewhere in the daylight side of Bob. Unfortunately, there we won't have a visual on Jewel, which is a little bit sad. But this is pretty cool. The only problem right now is that cannot warp faster than one time while below 24,500 meters. So in this case, I can't do a time warp. And yeah, in this case, after I landed on the surface of Bob, I like to use the last drops of fuel in my driving section to hopefully boost the Bob periapsis to above 24,500 meters, so that I can do a little bit time warp with the driving section. And yeah, so this is my main goal. I hope I do have enough fuel in it, because we are pretty short on fuel after this precarious arrival here. And here, now, I like to land somewhere here. Unfortunately, I cannot do a time warp, so in about 15 minutes or so, we are in a good position to do our landing. In order to do this, let me just go back to the Space Center and go over to the mission control, because over here I'm able to do a time warp. Let us now select again our Bob expedition. Okay, now let's do a quick time warp to get closer to our position where we can attempt a landing, like now. Okay, very good. Let's return back to Derdo who is hopefully looking forward to his landing. Okay, we are now in the sunlight again, and we are coming across the beautiful landscape, or the very mountainous landscape of Bob. And this is pretty interesting. Okay, Derdo is a little bit scared. Why are you scared? You are able to land on a new body. This is interesting. This should be... Okay, plant flag on Bob. Explore Bob. Land on Bob, transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of Bob. Okay, we are about to do this. Let me at first check, have I recovered log gravity data, log seismic data, log temperature? I think I have recovered review data, reset materials bay, review data. Okay, I haven't recovered these data. I think I need to do this on the surface later on. Or should I recover them now? And crew report review stored data, gravity scan while in space near Bob, keep it, temperature scan from Jewel's upper atmosphere, EVA report while in high space over Bob. Okay, I haven't transmitted it, so let me do this. Gravity scan while in high space over Bob, very good. And EVA report while in space near Bob. Okay, let me transmit this as well. Okay, very good, very good. So, at first, I like to go... What do we have here? Review data. Material study while in space near Bob. Okay, keep it, and I think the same thing is over here. Mystery goo observation while in space near Bob. Okay, let's keep it. I want at first to No, I think I will recover it when after the landing. In this case, let me just turn the spacecraft around a bit before I do the undocking. Okay, and look at our very slow orbital velocity. I think the landing should be no problem at all. And now, undock. And switch over to the correct vessel. Let's enable RCS, and let's do a little bit of pushback. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, driving section. I hope we will see us again in a few minutes, hours, days, depending how long we will stay on the surface of Bob. Okay, now let's prepare our lander. Let's activate all the engines. Let's enable our fuel tanks. Let's switch on the light. Okay, Derdo, are you ready? I hope you are. Let me just examine our flight paths. I think a landing down there could be quite interesting. Or here, over here it looks quite smooth. In 1 minute, what of a burn do I need to do? Maybe I should land over there or there. I think this burn is good enough. So a burn of 54 meters per second, very good. And let me now turn towards the maneuver node. And turn around. Okay, very good, very good. And now I think it's time to start doing the burn right now. Let me do this. Okay, the camera is shifting around, so we are on a suborbital trajectory. Very good, very good. And a few meters per second, and cut the engine. So what we are doing? Okay, we are coming down somewhere over there. And now, oh, we are already over a kilometer away from our driving section. Very nice. Where is the apoapsis? I think it was somewhere around there. So I think we have enough time before we need to switch over again to our driving section. Okay, Derdo crewman is excited about this. We are now about to land down there. But as you can see, what? I can do a time. Oh, I was above the altitude. Okay, and now I'm not able to do a time warp anymore. This is bad. How long does it take until our arrival? About 5 minutes. In this case, here, I think it's a good time to do some time lapse. You can enjoy the descent in a quicker manner, and I will do it here. I will wait here until we are getting close to the landing, and then I will bring you back in and we can perform the next landing on on a new celestial body. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, here I am again, and you can see the radar altitude is decreasing, so we are getting closer to the surface, and now it's time to start decelerating a little bit to prepare our landing. Derdo is doing an amazing job. Okay, the orbital velocity is decreasing. This is good, this is really good. And I think I should switch to surface mode. Now it's time to extend our landing gear. And I should make sure that I reduce the lateral velocity so that I'm just descending straight down. Derdo is smiling. Derdo is now happy as he is approaching the surface of Bob. This is great. Okay, now I can throttle way down. I can even completely cut off the throttle. And okay, we are now about to descend and to land. And well, the gravity here on Bob is pretty low, so it's pretty easy, I guess, to land down there. What is our altitude? Only 200 meters, so I think I should throttle up a little bit. But not too fast. Okay, there we do have our light. This is just amazing. We already see our light, we see our shadow. Now I need to throttle up a little bit more to decrease a little bit more my velocity. This is a gently approach velocity, about 2 meters per second. Oh, we are coming down on some kind of slope, so let me decrease a little bit more the approach velocity. We are even coming to some kind of hover. Only a few centimeters per second for our descending, and touchdown. We are successfully landed on Bob. And look at Derdo, he can't believe it. He is really excited about this, and we got the confirmation. Land on Bob complete. Well done, well done. So let me discard this. And let me celebrate this with a quick save. And look at the lander, it's even a little bit jiggling around. Because, well, the low gravity, it's almost like the landing on Gilly. Because on Gilly, the lander was also shaking around. Let me now disable the SAS, and does it stop? I hope so. Okay, now let me extend our solar panel so that we are not running out of energy. And now we can extend our ladder. So we should be recharging by now. Yes, we are. Very good. Okay, now let's complete at first the contract by crew report. Crew report from Bob's surface. You've recorded, okay, the same information. 60 signs. Not bad for landing. Or for a crew report, let's transmit this back home. And we got the next information. Now, explore Bob. You have successfully explored Bob. A lot of money, wow, really a lot of money, and a lot of prestige or reputation, very good. And then transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of Bob complete. Another money, oh, 120 science and 120 prestige, very good. So this is really great. We landed on some kind of slope. And here, so Derdo is smiling. This is amazing. Let's see what science we can do here. Mystery goo observation. You observe the goo, 120 science. Let's keep it. Science bay. The samples appear to be having a chemical reaction with the surface of Bob. Interesting. 300 science. Wow. So many science. This is crazy. Let's keep it. Okay, and then we can do our double C seismic accelerometer. Lock seismic, or at first toggle it. And well, about no gravity here. This is really small. And lock seismic data. And wow, look at our altitude. We landed on top of a high mountain or something like this. We are still at 11 kilometers of altitude. Seismic scanner of Bob's surface. There does not appear to be any major seismic activity on Bob. 240 signs. Amazing. And yeah, the gravimax. 0.42 meters per second squared. Interesting. Log gravity data. The sensor is giving odd readings here. Okay, 240 signs. Great. And what is the temperature? Minus 197.95 degrees Celsius, I guess. And log temperature. Collected and recorded. 96 signs. Okay, let's keep it. So, EVA. Okay, what do we do at first? Can you reach this? No, you can't. I think at first we will do the most exciting part. So let me disable the interface and switch on his lights. And how do we get the most dramatic view? I think, hey, he's climbing back up. No, 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 no. And okay, on the last step of the ladder, and one small step for Derdo, and he is on the surface of Bob, and he is smiling. Yes, we landed on the surface of Bob, and we are bouncing around because the gravity is quite low here. Oh, we do have even the logo on our EVA pack. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, at first, the first important science is a jump test. This is really great. Wow, this is really high altitude. We have reached by jumping. This is cool. Okay, this is great. Okay, and he is enjoying this. He is enjoying this. Unfortunately, the sun is directly above us, so it's hard to have his face illuminated. Maybe if we are walking into our light, this may be helpful. Let me see. Now turn around. No, it's not working. Okay, how is it possible to get a good shot from Derdo while he's standing on the surface of Bob? This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, maybe over here. Let's see, what can we do? He is definitely enjoying this. He is smiling. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, maybe I should... Yeah, I think I should move a little bit downwards the slope. I'm sorry for taking some time to complete this. Let's run over there before we plant our... What is over there? I think over there is our driving section. This is cool. This is cool. I should make sure that I'm not missing the right point to do this, to do the burn. Let's do an EVA report. The surface is very brown and lumpy. You poke at it with your glove and notice how hard it is. 96 science. Very good. And let's take a surface sample. The brown dust stains all the parts of your suit that it becomes in contact with. This is apparently quite amusing to flight control. Okay. 360 science. Wow, amazing. And here, I think here's a good position to do plan flag. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Okay, and first landing on Bob. Performed by Derdo crewman. Very good, very good. Good job, guy. Good job. Now let's turn you around here. I think I think this is quite good. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, let's face the camera, please. Okay, very nice, very nice. This is just amazing. And he is smiling. Derdo is smiling. Okay, very good, very good. So now get your jetpack, and now it's time to recover all the science and store it inside our capsule. Careful, careful. Okay, good job. Can I reach this? Yeah. Collect data, remove data while in space near Bob, and collect data, remove data while in space near Bob. Very good. Now let's fly over the next container. Collect data, remove data from Bob's surface, and collect data, remove data from Bob's surface. Very good. Okay, now let's fly back over to our ladder. Careful, careful, and grab. Okay, very good, very good. And now let's climb back up, and now we can get take data, and take data. Very good. Okay, we do have 9 experiments. Let's store all of them. Very good. And we have completed the next contract. Plant flag on Bob. Our trackers confirm the flag has been planted at Burp. Nicely done. Interesting money amount. And interesting prestige amount. Very nice. Okay. And okay, we have finished Explore Bob. And plant flag on Bob. Very good, very good. Okay, let's board it first. do we have... Yeah, we have a visual on our flag. This is amazing. This is cool. We do have a visual on our flag. The nav ball is freaking out. Okay. So where is our... I think the next thing we should do is to make sure that the driving section raises a little bit its periapsis. So let me just switch to it. Okay. Here we are. And... oh, this is great. We are directly at the apoapsis. So let me enable SAS at first. Turn prograde. And let me enable the number. Okay, now I hope I do have enough fuel. Yeah, I think this should be possible. 27, 28, 29, 30. So, 33 by 30. This is good enough. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now we should be able to do some time warp up here. This is very useful. And here, can we do something else? Can we do something else? We landed on Bob. This is very amazing. The next thing is that we at some point need to somehow return back to our driving section. But I think this will happen in the next episode. Then I think the pole expedition will be our next goal, so that we arrive at some point at pole. This is exciting. Then comes the most important thing about the landing on Lace, and finally the landing on Vol. This is also pretty important. And our landing on Tylo is currently still around the sun, somewhere over there. Albatross is over there, but it will arrive shortly. So this is very amazing. And here, let us have a short view back to Bob Expedition. Let me switch over to it. Okay, Derdo is still happy. Derdo is still happy. And let us enjoy a little bit the view. This is interesting. This is interesting colors when you look at this. Over there is a little bit more a grayish color. This is cool. This is really cool. Okay. Interesting surface. Very interesting surface of Bob. This is amazing. Okay, well, this explains why we do, or why we are so high, why we do have such a high altitude, because we landed on top of a mountain, basically. This is interesting. Yeah, we definitely landed on the mountain. This is cool. Okay, I think this wraps up most of it. I just like, before I end this episode, have a short visit. Oh, this is still the Joule system. I like to have a short visit at Ilu. Let me have a short focus view on Ilu. I like to explore a little bit more of the landing site. Yes, we are in the daylight. This is amazing. Let me just switch to Ilu 1. Because I have this slight feeling I haven't done enough with Ilu. Yeah, this is just great. So where we landed over here, I think it's a little bit too far away to explore this brownish area over there. Or can we do this? Johnsky is smiling, Lembro is smiling. Who is going on this expedition? We have recovered all the signs, this is great. Lembro or Johnsky? I think it's Lembro. Lembro, you are going now on an EVA. Because, well, this flight out here was a pretty long flight, and so I think we should do a little bit more of exploration of the surface of Ilu. How far is this brownish thing away? It's pretty far away, I think. I think it's a little bit too far away to go exploring out there. But, well, we are out here in the sun, so I think at least we should have our 2 carbonauts being outside and being on EVA, so that they can take a little bit more of surface samples, because they still have to wait for the arrival of their return flight. Because, well, if you remember, the driving section ran out of fuel, and so yeah, they had to discard it, and now they are basically stuck here at Ilu until the next driving section arrives, and so they can now do a little bit more exploration here. They can plant some experiments, they can do some more surface samples and so on, and yeah, they are really enjoying this, they are smiling, this is great. And with this beautiful view of our two Kerbal nodes on the surface of Ilu, I think it's a good point to call it an episode, and I hope I will see you again in the next episode when we continue our exploration of the Julian system. In this case, until next time. Oh wait, I just was about to finish this episode. I will do it. Sure, I will do it, but at first, let me go back to our space center, because I wanted to check. Look at the money, look at our reputation, and look at the science. We are above 10,000 science points. Wow. This is a lot of science, this is just crazy. And... wow. Archives. We have plant flag on plant flag on Bob, and explore Bob. So we finished our Bob expedition. This is very cool. And do I wanted to see something else? Yes, I wanted to go over to our science archives, because now Joule system, we have now basically finished Bob. Okay, we have to return the science, but we finished the next planet or the next moon, and this is just amazing. And okay, with this outcome, I like to thank you again for watching, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Abby. See you!